Hello everybody, welcome back to RC on Track. Walked out to my front door just a minute ago and we got our dust cover in for the slash. We're going to cut this and mount it into the slash. That's what this video is about. If you don't like it, watch another video. I got plenty out there. There's been some confusion on how to cut these. I don't see how there is, because there is a distinctive cutout line that follows all the way around the shell, and you want to follow that line when you do your cut. And I suggest you use good sharp body scissors and have a X-Acto blade so that you can make sure you're getting that nice straight clean edge cut. We're going to cut it out and mount it in the car. Pretty simple, right? Let's see how it goes. So I'm going to save you all the goring details, and I'm going to cut it out, and then it'll just be like that and be done. So let's get to it. All right, so that was fast. We got it all cut out. There's a line that goes all the way around, like I said, that you cut on. And I've never put one of these on a slash before. I didn't even know they existed until I saw a guy running his car without a top on it, and this was on it. I was like, wow, that's a weird top. I didn't have any clue what it was. And then I was looking for parts, and I saw this thing, and I was like, oh, dust cover. Awesome. I mean, it's a tray. So when you go through stuff, it's all flying in on electronics, all over your battery, your wiring, it's getting destroyed. These guys right here, they make this dust cover for the slash. I don't know if the same one will fit on the four-wheel drive, but it is made for the two-wheel drive that I know of for sure. So I don't even know how it goes on the car yet. I see some pinholes that I got to drill out, and then we mount it to the car. I'm not going to paint mine, because if my car starts to burn up, you know, if it starts shorting out and stuff, I want to be able to see what's going on. So painting it hides everything, and it makes it look it's all preference, really, you guys. I don't know what to say about it. I'm leaving mine clear though, and that's so that I can see my electronics, just in case I run into it burning up or something like that. So I'll be able to see the smoke or whatever. So that's why I'm leaving mine clear. All right, so let's get the car over here and we'll get it set in there and see where we got to drill out precisely for the mounting of it. Okay, and then we will be done with this, and that's that. I could have showed you the whole video of cutting this out. I didn't have to use my razor knife. I just used my curved body scissors. Now, you guys out there are new to this. These curved body scissors, you go slow and easy, and you flip the scissors over for a reverse turn, and then you flip it this way to cut back this way in a turn. If you try to cut straight, you're not cutting a straight line because they're curved. You got to keep the scissors at an angle to cut that straight line. Okay. If you're having a hard time seeing the line, get yourself a fine tip Sharpie, and right there you see a little bevel dot. We're going to take our Sharpie and just mark it up like that. Now there's a little black dot there. We can see that. Up front, it's got the same little impressions. I'm pretty sure these front ones, we just want enough room for a screw to go through. This back one, you have to drill it out big enough to sit on the pin that's on the back of the shock tower. If you're wondering what that pin was for, if you get a desert buggy top, like, let me get this car down, I'll show you. Like this one, you can run this type of top on your slash. Not this particular top, but one that'll fit the chassis. So that's why that pin's back there. Traxxas probably salvaged that mold from yesteryears, you know, back when I was a kid. Traxxas was around, and they were, I don't want to say it was the worst car on the market for kids, but it definitely put up with the beating. My old Traxxas lasted a long time. I wish I still had it today. You can find them on eBay if you're into vintage RC. I sort of meandered in the vintage RC cars, and the problem I have with it is you see it sitting on the shelf, you're like, man, I want to relive my childhood, and you go get it off the shelf and you play with it for 5 minutes and it breaks, and then you can't fix it unless you modify it, which depreciates it, and or buy a parts car off of eBay to build it back up. Excuse me, I got heartburn. So let's go ahead and get this on and end this video, and you guys can get back to life. Okay, so this guy is going to slide underneath your shock tower mount, over the top of all your servos stuff, and then you just want to get it positioned inside the of the car, this chassis here. Or does it go over? It goes over. Oh, sweet. So make sure you get it all the way forward. And it fits around like that. Perfect fit. Perfect. Like some other people say, dude, that was perfect. Just playing. Those guys are cool. If you are into that type of stuff, I guess. I don't know, my kids watched them for a little bit. Man, that looks sharp, you guys. I really like this dust cover. I can appreciate it 100%. Trying to think of what to use to drill these out, and I can use my drill, of course, and then I definitely don't want to destroy it, so we get this tool. This is our handy dandy hole maker for the bodies of the cars. So let's get this back off. Get the car out of the way. And it's pretty simple. You put it in a little divot. Make sure you get it in the center of that divot. Just like that. And you give it a little like that. Now let's go ahead and now this one must be dull. I'm not getting anywhere with that. So, with that being said, let's get a drill bit and drill it out. It wants to, kind of don't want to use the drill though, because I don't want it, here's my other one. I don't want it to rip the plastic. See how this one works. You want to be very careful. This thing's sharp. That gets into you, you're going to know about it real quick. Now, in these front ones, you just need a hole big enough to get the screw through. And I was just drilling that into my finger. I like to have one of the, ooh. Didn't know you could do that. Wow, man. Learning today. So, it's got a set screw in it that I just now noticed after using this thing for however long I've been using them. And we're going to take that screw out and see if we can put it on our drill. Make this go a lot easier for me. Especially if I got the right size bit. There it is. Drill time. Stepping on all this leftover junk down here. Probably not a good idea to leave that attached. So take this little set screw out. That. Okay, there. Oh, snap. I'm liking that, man. Now, we can do it this way. Had no clue you could do that with these. Definitely pay attention. That will lay you open. So I'll put it in here like this. And be very careful not to cut our fingers. There's one. And there's two. That just made my life easy, man. And we'll do this one right here like this. And there's your mounting holes into your plastic dust cover. That, my friends, was genius. Whoever created that tool, I don't know, because it came in a plastic bag, so I don't know who made this tool, but I can tell you this, that definitely made it easier. Don't know what I'll keep that for. Throw it in the garbage maybe. Turn it into an RC car part maybe. I don't know. That day comes, we'll definitely share the knowledge. Okay, so car time. Car back up here on our workbench. And slide it into place. Now, if you're racing and all that good stuff, keeping the mud and the debris out of your electronics is going to keep your race going. It's going to keep all your stuff cleaner, nicer, and looking good. So, absolutely 100% recommend you guys get this thing. Absolutely. Okay, we gotta drill that out a little bit more. Flip it over and do the other side to get the burr off. Like that. Okay. Well, these got burrs on them too. Better get rid of them. So lay your X-Acto knife down flat and cut away from yourself like that. Definitely want to be careful because your knife can catch in and slice through the plastic. So definitely be a little careful about doing that. Come on, man. Get into where you need to be. It's a little bit of a fight, but I think it's well worth it. See now, that looks good. I can see all my components in there. They look great. A little dirty from running it without a dust cover. We'll go back and clean it out and make it true. Now, first problem I'm having, it's not the end of the world, but they put the divots on the front of this dust cover in the wrong spot. So now I have holes that don't match up. So I'm going to put the dust cover underneath the backside of this bumper. It has this compression plastic here. So when you hit something, this collapses. So I was going to bolt it to the top of it, but instead of doing that, I'm going to slide it underneath this piece because the screw holes are not lining up for me, and that really irritates me because I was trusting in what the manufacturer did. So there's a big helicopter flying over right this moment, like directly over my house. Coast Guard out there saving lives in the Humboldt Bay, probably. You get a lot of guys go out there in their kayaks and go fishing and stuff, and all that mayhem happens to those guys. I need a body clip. Where do I have one? Somewhere. There we go. So I'm going with this style of a body clip. It's got that little plastic tab on it, so it's easy to deal with. Just like that. Man, I'm liking it. It looks nice. I just wish I could push this further forward. I guess I could try to. Gotta take the body off, or the bumper, the screw out of the front of the bumper here. We gotta take that out so that we can address our problem here. I'm not going to take it all the way out because I don't need to. So just pull it up, slide it underneath, I think. Just like that. Get in there. something else I didn't really notice. Okay, so they got this big impression going around the divot hole, and that's because it is supposed to go underneath that bumper piece here. And so we got to drill it out a little bit more, and then it'll just go right into place. I had no clue. Like I said, it's my first one that was the case. But now, knowing is knowledge, so let's drill this out more. Nice. Put this one. To the other side. Cut off our just like that. Okay, I gotta take that screw all the way out. Now, because I got this thing secondhand, it doesn't have the original screws that go into these holes. So we're going to dig and find two that will. And what do I want to use? Probably this kind right here. So I got this extended body mounting pin, or I mean battery mounting pin, and I need to change it right this second because it's actually too tall and it's poking up against the cover. I don't plan on going no bigger than a 3-cell LiPo in this car, so I'm going to take this one out and put the original one back in real quick, and we'll be done with this in about another minute. So if you're doing a dust cover and you had to buy a new body clip or battery clip, if you got your old pin, keep it, because you're gonna not want to use the one that came with the new clip. It's the clip is made so that this pin is made so that you could put the bigger battery in the car and still use this clip, but I kind of just don't see it working out that way. Okay, that's out. And then where did I put that thing? Right there. Boom. Nice, perfect, love it. Let's finish this so I can go eat lunch. What? beautiful. It's just perfect now. Again, with these holes right here, man. Like, I don't want to make them too big, but they definitely have to be big enough to allow the pin to sink through. All right, 15th time's the charm. All right, video splice. Ran out of space. I'd empty the damn video trash. All the videos that we record and we're unable to put them on because somebody either said a curse word or something didn't go right or it took too long. These videos get deleted and go into the trash, into the hard drive, so it fills it up and you have to clean it out every once in a while. I don't clean it out until it actually stops on me. So we got our screws in. Let's get them tightened down and then I can go eat lunch. Thought that was the right size. Perfect. And finish it off with the last screw here. Boom. Dust cover 101. It's beautiful. You can see where it mounts here. This is the clear plastic. It goes underneath this bracket here. You got 3 screws that put it in place. Follow the impressions that are stamped on this plastic and you should have no problems. I thought I was going to have a problem and I was wrong. Had to follow the cutouts. Cutting these out with the scissors, I mean, any body work that you do for your RC car, if you mess up, it can be costly. So you want to make sure to just go slow and steady. That totally wins the race with these things. And your finished product will look really nice, just like that one does. I mean, it's clear. You really can't see much, but it covers the body or the chassis just beautifully. Nothing's going to land on my electronics anymore. No water. Yes, if you submerge this car, you're going to get everything wet because it's not a sealed top. I imagine you could seal it with some silicone or hot glue if you're like, oh, I'm going to take this out on water and make it a boat. So, yeah, you could seal it up with some hot glue or something or silicone and be able to do that, I guess. Water's still going to get in there no matter what. Our next build after this one, I mean, I got people that are supposed to be hooking me up with stuff and have yet to get a hold of me today. I was supposed to get like a 5th scale chassis and had some miscellaneous parts on it. I was supposed to get that today to do a nitro rebuild. Clarence hasn't returned my call or got a hold of me, so I'm going to move forward and leave that guy alone, and it's his loss at this point. I mean, I was going to fix the car no matter what. Even if he didn't get me the 5th scale chassis, I would still have fixed his car. I mean, that's just who I am. I say I'm going to do something for you, I'll do it. Even if there's no profit in it, sometimes you just do it. Be nice. I'm going to end this video with you guys now. Our next parts that are coming in, if I get them in today, I'll do another video today. We're supposed to get a skid plate for the slash. we're supposed to get our differentials for our Muscle Flame WL Toys 12th scale buggy. So we're actually doing another rebuild video with this thing because it's a complete gut job. We have to take the whole car all the way apart just to get those diffs out. Okay, so that's coming up. I don't know what day exactly I'm gonna do it, but I got to do it. The other 12th scale car that we upgraded, this one right here, turns out I didn't pay 60 bucks for this. I thought I did, but I don't know why I didn't see that I was actually paying 96 bucks for it. So this was a $96 car with coupon. We gutted it and put in a new motor, new ESC, etc. It the pinion gear that comes with this car is not an adjustable. You can't reuse it. I heated it up and tried putting it on this motor shaft. When you heat those type of gears up, they swell out, and you can slide it on the shaft, and then it shrinks when it cools, and that's the way it's supposed to work. It didn't work. I got it glowing red, and I was scared that I was going to just destroy the gear with heat. So it wouldn't go on the motor. So I had to order new gears, and I hope I got the pitch right, because if I don't, then I'll have to order some more gears. And I'm with a 42 pitch, because that's what represents the, I don't know where my gears are. It represents the gear that was in there. 32 pitch is a little too much of a gap on the teeth, so I'm thinking the other one's going to do fine. This car is done other than that, and I'm not going to do a video of putting a gear on the motor, but I will get you guys the specs for that gear that makes this car work. The problem with this car is the motor, you can't move it left or right, up or down. It's fixed in its one position to the spur gear, and that's that. You can't change out the drive shaft because of what kind of drive shaft it is. This drive shaft has it like this weird diff in the middle of it. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a four-wheel drive slip gear or something. This car's four-wheel drive, and this gear, if your front tires get absolutely stopped, the back tires will keep spinning. If one tire gets stopped, all three tires keep spinning. So it's kind of a weird thing that they put inside this car. When I take it apart, I guess I'll take it apart and I'll shoot a little quick video of that one piece inside this car, and then you guys can tell me what it is if you know. But then again, if you're watching my channel, then you're learning how to work on these cars. If you're a youngster out there just getting started, you know, stay tuned. You got a car that you need help with? Hit me up in the comment box. Maybe I've already built that car. Maybe I know exactly how to fix that car. So hit me up in the comment box, and we'll get a hold of each other, and we'll fix your car. We can do it, you know, we could do a Zoom meeting, we could do Skype, whatever you want to do, you know, and we can actually get your car fixed and running for you. So yeah, that's that. We are done for now. Mail's going to run here in a little bit, and if I get more parts in, we'll do some more video. But if we don't get any more parts in, till next time, like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate that 100%. If you got a channel and you subscribe to my channel, I'll do you a solid and subscribe to yours, whether I like what you're doing or not. I mean, it's just a simple click of that button, and it doesn't hurt anybody to do that. So, thank you.